Welcome to the Eden Prairie Lions Club show. I'm your host, Richard A. Claddy. I'm honored to have 4 Lions in the house tonight, and we're going to break it up in 2 parts. In part 1, I have 2 special guests. Gary Stevens, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Richard, for having us.
And Mike Gust, welcome to the show, too.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're going to start with you, Mike, because you're kind of like the historian. We're going to go back, almost 100 years?
Nope, not quite, but the Eden Prairie Lions Club chartered in October of 1960.
Okay.
And they started, and they didn't do too much, but in a little while they wanted to get a fundraiser going. The first items they sold were Christmas trees to raise money for the community. And then they went from there and they went to Schooner Days. And the Schooner Days the first one was held on a farm, Wilson's farm, and that was in 1964.
Okay.
And then the next one was on Highway 212 at that time, and it was on by the Flying Cloud Airport. And that's when, and Schooner Days has just grown ever since from that point. We just got bigger every year, and we just keep going, and we raise a lot of money that helps a lot of people in the community, and that's what our job is we serve.
Right. Well, the Lions go back, I mean, how many years does the Lions International go back?
Lions International goes back to 1917.
That's
when
what
they
I
were
was
chartered.
Thinking. That's what I was thinking.
And they were chartered in 1917 in Chicago, and then from there on, one of the presidents of Lions Clubs International was from Minneapolis.
Oh. Okay.
In 1922. So Lions International is just a great organization, and what they do throughout the whole world.
The whole world, right. That's fantastic.
And well, not to jump in, but the last time that I checked, there were 1.4 million people around the world that belong to the Lions organization. Okay. And as you know, when you're out driving around almost anywhere, that you'll see a sign that'll say, this is the Lions organization of this particular town, or this is a Lions park that we built. Oh, yeah. So Lions do a lot of things. And like Mike had said, our motto is we serve. So where there's a need, the Lions are there.
Non-profit organization.
It's a non-profit, so all of the money that we raise at any of the functions, and every Lions organization is a little bit different, but our main function that we're having in Eden Prairie is Schooner Days. So every dollar that we raise from that will go right back to the community. And some of those things that we have high school scholarships that we give out. For kids that can't afford glasses, we give them glasses. We support the Minnesota Lions Diabetes Foundation, the Minnesota Lions Hearing Foundation, Vision Foundation, and we support worldwide causes as well.
And we have a big project, is True Friends for underprivileged children.
Okay. And
that one is a big project, and we've been very active in that since 1973. We've been active in that one.
Okay, now Schooner Days are... Saturday's the big day.
Saturday is the big day. We start on Friday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We go till 11 o'clock at night. Then on Saturday we start at 11 o'clock in the morning, go to 11 o'clock at night, and then we're there Sunday afternoon as well. So in addition to having the big tent where we have bingo and beer, we also have a full carnival, a full midway out there, so that you can bring your kids, so the whole family can show up.
And Schooner Days is back. We had a little COVID-19 interruption, I suppose.
We did have, we had a COVID issue, and we were shut down for the first time 2 years ago, and we came back last year, and this year we're expecting, hopefully a record number of people that will be showing up as people get back to what our new normal is going to be.
Okay. Well, before we leave the history of Lions, I want to touch base on some of the more, the great things you've done. I think didn't Lions buy the first fire engine for Eden Prairie, and
yes, the Eden Prairie Lions Club bought the first tanker, fire truck for Eden Prairie. Then right after that, they bought the rescue vehicle.
Okay.
And then after that, we bought 2 police reserve vehicles over the years to help the police department and the fire department. Plus, we've donated a lot of money for the fire department to build their trucks up.
Okay, great.
I think the last time that we did something, I believe last year, didn't we do something with one of the canine dogs
Yes,
that they had?
that's right.
Yeah, I think that we,
Yeah.
I don't know if we funded all of it or, funded part of that.
Part of it, I think. I can't remember. It was 1,500, and I think we did part of it.
Okay.
Somebody else gave some money. But we've been such a big part of both the fire department and the police department in Eden Prairie.
And I'm sure they appreciate that. And I know we have guest speakers. And one thing I want to encourage people to join the Lions. I mean, we're open to people from all walks of life. We have no political axe to grind. I think that's even in the charter, isn't it?
Yep.
We check your politics at the door, and it's a camaraderie. This is an opportunity to meet people from all walks of life. Is that right?
But yeah, absolutely. So in Eden Prairie, we have males and females, and we have young people, we have old people, we have people that are in between.
That's excellent.
It's going to be at Round Lake in Eden Prairie, and for those of you that don't know where Round Lake is, it's right next to the high school and it's right next to the community center, so you can't miss it. So pretty much at the intersection of Highway 5 and County Road 4 in Eden Prairie.
And
Easy to find.
and we'll be taking in some money, and where will that money be going?
Well, we have a committee that takes a look at different causes that are out there and makes recommendation to the board, and the board approves it, and then it goes to the membership. But I would imagine that that vision is, here. So the one thing I want to talk about with vision is most people in the United States, when you get to be a certain age, you have a pair of glasses, and we just take the glasses for granted. Now, when we get done using those glasses, it's the Lions organization that will recycle them. Right. So what happens is you can turn in your glasses, and even like in Eden Prairie, we've got 15, 20 different locations where you can turn your glasses in. Then those glasses get cataloged, they get sorted, and then there are volunteers that will take them to third world countries. So we have, I know at our Eden Prairie Club, we have members that have gone along, and the stories that they tell are incredible, where in these third world countries, glasses are expensive. People will line up for miles, sit out there, stand out there for hours to get a pair of glasses that are close to, what they need. And all of a sudden, here's this grandmother or grandfather has an opportunity to see this little child for the first time.
Sure.
So,
Oh, yeah.
a lot
Great.
of things that we just take for granted in the United States, not so much in third world countries. So, for those of you that have a pair of glasses out there, give them to your local Lion, regardless of where you are.
There's drop boxes
Yes,
around
there
the
is.
community. I know that.
A lot of different drop boxes, and so I'm sure that Richard, you were asking where's some of the money going to go to. So some of the money will probably go to the Vision Center at the University of Minnesota with some of the research scientists that are over there. Diabetes is very important to Lions, so we'll probably give some money to the Diabetes Foundation.
And I know there's also scholarships that.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, I don't know when this is going to be broadcast, but on Thursday, tomorrow, I'll be up at the Eden Prairie High School, and we're giving out, I think we're giving out like 5 scholarships, Mike, 5 $2,000 scholarships, is that right?
Excellent.
So that's, $10,000, and it's all because of the goodness of the people that support our, buying pancakes from us at Pancake Breakfast and having a beer and playing bingo at the Schooner Days. We also are at the 4th of July. Eden Prairie has a big 4th of July celebration. We'll be out there selling beer. And then we also have a corn feed, all the sweet corn that you can eat. That comes up the first weekend of August. And then this year, we're also going to be having a golf tournament.
Yeah, the golf tournament is back.
The golf tournament is back after a hiatus of a few years. So that's another way that people can support
Oh, yeah,
the
lots
Lions
going
organization.
on. A lot involved.
We do have a lot going on. Yeah.
It's exciting. Well, to wrap up this segment, Mike, would you like anything else you want to
The only
highlight?
thing I want to say is that all the money that is donated by the community goes back to the community.
Exactly.